was like,
Oh, I saw. I was just looking at that. I said, what happened to Nene?
What do you mean?
You said going on, all her family stuff going on.
Oh, Greg got cancer.
Oh, yeah.
Cancer. That was it.
Did it come back? Did he? I thought it went away.
Yeah, because he had remission. He was in remission.
Because on the show,
He just.
like, they was diagnosed him. That was like the season before. But he had lost so much weight though.
It was bad.
My tits look so good.
Do they?
Jesus.
Do I look good, bitch? Don't worry about yourself.
You guys look really like your hat makes it really bright over here because of the light. But if you're okay, I'm just telling you.
Want me
Take the hat off?
I feel like it looks fine. Well, it was cool.
Okay.
You want me to switch with him?
If she said it looks fine, it's fine.
No, how y'all think y'all look?
I mean,
it's cool.
hold on, you know, a bitch can't see without his glasses.
I think it looks. You think I should sit in his seat though? You think it would be better?
That might be better.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
That's great.
I'm just upset my tits ain't overly show, but you know this. But
What you say?
He says tits ain't
now
gonna
your
show.
titties are show.
Well, hopefully, bitch. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Better?
You got a monster right here.
Wait,
Now
but then I
sis?
can't see you.
Yeah,
His shirt?
I can't see you at all.
On me?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think because you're sitting, you properly sit up, so you're going to get blocked. Even though I thought it was going to be better because you're a little taller. But the way
I like how it was before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Switching back.
You
You ain't gotta
You
apologize.
can
Listen. We gotta do. Switching seats ain't nothing.
All right.
All right. So all is well. I'm going to start recording. You want me to count you down?
You can't see it. Let me take a picture of you.
And then do you have another one?
No.
It's just them?
Just
So how long y'all going for?
we start at 1:15, so at 4:15 it could be the cutoff.
Yeah, until 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
You. I'm gonna send them to you. You guys want one together? Okay.
Yes.
Send them later.
Yes.
Drinking the cups, sir.
Huh?
You just drinking away.
Bitch, you know I be drinking when we do it.
All right. So in 5, 4, 3,
Hey guys, this is Tasha, the host of Tasha Talks a lot. And today I have two bomb-ass guests. I can't with Doug and Kevin.
Right.
Kevin and Doug.
Right.
Hey.
Hey!
How are you?
How are y'all? Thanks for coming. It's been mad months of us trying to do this.
It
I
is.
know.
It has.
I'm sorry, but trying to get schedules aligned and shit.
Girl, you know, people
I'm
busy.
I'm sorry.
Bitches is busy.
Kevin, he kept saying, like, you're fine. I felt mad bad.
No.
We're
I mean,
grateful to
like,
be here.
we're busy too.
No, we're
so.
adults. We're
No, I know.
adulting.
Yeah, but some people, we could talk about that.
Yes.
But anyway, brief intro of who you guys are, where people can find y'all. By the way, I love y'all show. Like, I'm not just gassing. And if it was trash, I really wouldn't have had y'all.
And no, I believe you.
Thanks.
I really believe you.
thanks.
Like,
Me too.
I need
bitch, you
people.
would not be on the show.
Like,
Bitch, you would not be on the show.
Right.
it's not. Yeah, because I feel like some people start YouTubes and we fine. Some people start YouTubes and like they're just trash. They don't be talking about shit.
Mm.
I mean, we try to bring like the real shit. Like we
Yeah,
we
like
want
y'all
to talk about
actual,
like what you would talk about with your friends.
right,
Right.
like someone listening into your conversation.
Right.
Like that's what I like. But yeah, it's lit. So who are you, y'all? How'd y'all meet? Actually, no, individual. Who are you guys?
Okay, you go first.
Damn, bitch. Put me on the fucking spot like that.
That's right.
Well, you know, I'm Doug or whatever. You know, 28. I'm gay and shit, you know, popping and shit.
Wow. Oh wow.
Married to my guest, my co-host, I guess. We're
Yes.
married 2
Yes, we are
years.
Partner.
And he honestly encouraged me to do the show. I always want to do YouTube and like I'm very, very active and very like talkative. So he was like, "Why don't you?"
And extra.
All right, bitch.
Don't
You
forget
don't gotta
that
be like that. All right. Okay. We
I
all
love
know.
that, though.
You know I'm a little dramatic and shit, but whatever.
Right.
But you know, he encouraged me so much. Like, you should just do it. Like, why not? You talk because me and him are friends first. We were friends before we started dating, and we just most of our friends don't even think we're together. Honestly, they think we're just best friends, and we are.
But I feel like that's how it's supposed to be.
Right. Now, yeah, like the dynamic we have is like, we never want people to feel like, oh, they're together, like, don't worry.
Stuffy and shit.
Right.
Yes.
Like, oh, they're going to come, but they're just going to sit in the corner and be by themselves. Like, no, we're moving.
We don't have to be
We're
sitting next to
mingling.
each other at a restaurant with a group of friends.
No,
we don't do that.
We don't.
You guys but I love that. But I'll get into that
Go ahead.
in a second.
I think
Well, I'm Kev, and, you know, the second half of I Can't with Doug and Kev. Find us on YouTube, you know.
I'm going to link y'all.
Oh, thanks. But, yeah, I'm 27, and we're married. We've been married for 2 years, about to be, in April. And, yeah, I guess
legally, if y'all don't know, it is legal to be married.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Shout
Like
out to Obama.
some people really do not know. They're like,
Oh, yeah.
it's
Like,
really
in every state now, because shout out to Obama.
a lot of people really like, you guys are
Did
legally
he?
married.
He did that?
Oh,
yeah.
he did that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because at first, it was really just state to state,
Mm-hmm.
which is why it was like only these states it's legal. But then he passed the law.
Oh, that's fine.
I believe
say-
it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
It's been
What I don't understand is, like, why people care if the same sex is married. Because I just feel like, here's my whole take on it, right? Like, this might sound crazy, but whatever. It's not my, like, mouth. It ain't my asshole.
Right.
right.
I don't give a fuck what y'all. It's hard enough for me to find my own husband. Why
Right.
would I care about y'all? You know, like, not in that, like, I don't care, but
Right,
you
right,
get me. Like, I
right.
don't care what y'all doing.
Right.
Even as
Like,
far
why
as,
do
like,
you
me.
give a fuck?
But this is the problem.
But that, I truly don't get
The
that
problem
part.
with America is they say that the church and the state is separate. But we all know that the church and the state ain't separate.
Yeah, but
so that's the thing. Most people's issue is because you're supposed to marry a woman in the Bible. And that's why most of the southern states
And
were
my
the
thing is,
ones.
but these motherfuckers in the Bible, they be cheating on your wives, your husbands,
Amen.
you cursing, you having kids out of wedlock. That's all in the Bible.
It's mad shit in the Bible.
Masturbating, like,
If
it's
you're
so
going-
much.
If you're going by the Bible, you literally can't do much of anything.
Anything.
Yo, as, in Charlemagne's book, he says something like you can't even wear clothes with mixed fabrics or mixed materials.
Mhm, right.
So we're all gonna be condemned.
Right.
If that's the case. So it's
Right.
like how you can't pick and choose for that. Again, I don't care about what no one's doing. I'm just trying to get my own sex.
Right.
Honestly, so like.
Amen.
Anyway, sorry.
No, it's fine. But yeah, I think we can't. The concept of our channel was because Doug rants all the time. Like, if y'all don't follow him, he rants like all the time
About everything.
about everything.
everything.
It could be he could walk into a store and bitch, he going off about the store. So,
I mean, fuck it.
but I was
Why
like,
the fuck I see a roach in that fucking store?
Right.
Why?
Oh yeah, well that's valid.
so he was posting and he was like, I really want to start a YouTube, but I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like, I feel like I'm missing something. So we just, after a while, we was just like, fuck it, let's just do it. I'll do it with you. Let's go.
And I felt like he was that missing puzzle piece. Like, honestly, like, because I would do my own, like, skits on my page, and I really felt like something is missing. And I would tell him, like, yo, I think me and you were, like, glued together. Like, we're yin and yang. We're so different. Like, we don't agree on, like, half the shit. We argue about the dumbest shit, like, legit. We have
do.
just so many different opinions. We're brought up differently, but we work when it comes to our show.
We know how to communicate without there being an issue.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
But you mean like overall in your relationship?
Yep.
Overall, like both a friendship, relationship, like we know how to just speak to each other and disagree and move forward with the conversation. Let's get into it.
No, let's talk about that. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I'll get back to how y'all met, but like I want to talk about that because I feel like, as an adult, right, you just should be able to know how to fucking communicate. And I think that the fact that you guys said you guys disagree on things and certain things you guys don't like, but you talk about it, like that's major. And I hear people like say like, oh nah, we have to have everything in common. We have to like, how is
No,
that
you
possible?
don't.
Hell no.
It's not.
Like it's not fucking possible.
And you're not gonna have a good time.
And I feel like that is that really your friend?
right.
Right.
If you're agreeing on things and you can't just say I don't like that, I don't like that,
Right.
but let's talk about it. Not
Because
like
you want it, that person wants a yes, sir.
yeah, and I feel like to me that's mad controlling.
Yeah.
As fuck.
So I like that you guys mentioned that because like people don't have that. I don't see that dynamic of relationships. Like, look, I don't agree with your ass. I love you, but we gonna talk the shit out.
And
Right.
we've known each other for 8 years and been together as a couple for 6. But when we bring up topics, we don't discuss the topics before we do the show. We just go, like, this is the topic we're going to talk about. We don't discuss what our opinions are, what our different answers are. We just go straight.
To try to make it look a certain way.
Yeah, no,
Right.
we just
Oh, no.
answer. So we'll look. Sometimes we'll be like, "Oh, bitch, that's how
No,
you feel."
I see.
Like,
how you
if
feel,
you,
bitch?
like, if you watch the show, when you watch the show,
Because they will.
you'll see, like, we really don't be knowing. It's like, we come up with the question probably like 5 minutes before we start the camera. We'll be just sitting there like, okay, so what do you want the question to be? And then we'll come up with it, and then we start filming.
Well,
Yes.
props to y'all for them questions because it takes me a little minute.
Really?
Not like a long time, but I have to like think. I think a little too much when it comes to this show.
But you
Okay.
know, what we do is like, well, honestly, in our show we have scenarios. We were doing scenarios with our friends for years before. Like
So
we,
now- okay.
like as friends, before we even got together, we started like like when we would go out to dinner with our friends, we would be like, "So what would y'all do if?"
Right.
and just go from there.
Give me one.
Oh,
Oh, hold up.
should we do the original?
Go ahead.
So what would you do if you were with someone and married for 10 years?
Ooh, oh yes,
You know,
yes,
right? You know
yes.
this one, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. If you were with someone and
scared.
married for 10 years, and then they decided that they wanted to tell you that right before you were married, they cheated on you.
Oh Lord.
But now you've been with them and you're invested for 10 years.
But like cheating, like full blown sex, relationship
fuck.
cheating.
like they fucked some, like they fuck, yeah, for real, like they fucked somebody.
They mean not
But
not
they said
relationship.
it
They was fucking somebody.
They said it was wasn't it a one night stand we had?
Yes.
It was a one night stand,
Mhm.
and you know the guilt of that just has sat with them, so they decided to tell you.
Yeah, that's
What do you do?
Like you're married.
for 10 years.
Yes.
I feel like in 10 years, I probably just let that shit slide. I think let's do a better scenario.
Talk to me.
What
Ooh.
if you guys had that same situation? I cheated, but right before you walk down the aisle.
Oh.
Oh, bitch,
Like
hold the fuck up.
But
your
like-
bachelorette party or bachelor?
No, like
Oh, like
Like,
I'm
hey-
getting married at 2. I just fucked somebody at 11.
no, not like a bachelor party
No.
type thing. Like let's say you guys were together for a year and a half, right? And you guys are getting married on whatever date. Earlier that year,
Ooh.
within the same, you guys were dating. Not like
Okay.
I think like you guys were officially dating. Like, hey babe, by the way, bitch, I cheated. Like, how would y'all feel? Because being married,
It's
like. Of course, it would hurt like hell. It would
Right.
hurt either way, but
Right.
like right before
Bitch,
you.
why the fuck you took forever to fucking tell me? You should never even told me in the fucking first place.
Like at
Right.
10 years, I want to know.
Right.
Right.
I'm probably fucking
But
somebody else too. At 10. No,
With
I'm just
yours, I don't know.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I said at 10 years, I'll probably be fucking somebody else too.
I'm gonna
Oh,
sip. I'm gonna
shit.
sip.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not a cheater, guys. Black women don't cheat either. Just kidding.
You know what?
No, but you know what? I mean, in that situation, if it
Couldn't
was
do it.
before, I don't know if I could do it.
No.
Me, that's
Which is crazy, but I don't think I could do it.
No.
So, like, what we're saying right now, oh my God. What we're saying right now is if it happened 10 years, it would be okay. But if it happened right before you got married, it wouldn't be okay. Like, why is it okay?
It wouldn't be. I don't
No,
think it would
bitch,
be.
we're not married yet.
Yeah, I think that's that's a tough one though.
Right.
Like we about to walk down the aisle, and
But
first
you
off,
married, though, in a
you
sense.
married.
When
Well,
you're
we did not
engaged.
walk down that aisle and fucking take those vows
And
yet.
also, think of like down the aisle. You ain't even got time to talk about this shit. I mean, like legit,
Like-
day of wedding.
Okay, I may not end it. The wedding's on pause now. We're not getting married right now.
I don't know.
No,
Oof,
you just told me you was fucking
That's so-
somebody in that year we was together.
that's rough.
Bitch, it's on pause. I'm not ending it right now, but bitch, time out.
I feel like I would still have my fucking wedding. I'll be mad as hell at your ass the whole night, bitch. Like all of
Right,
that, but
right.
I can't. I don't know.
Then you fucking later that night on the honeymoon or the night.
That's tough. I
See?
don't know.
Right. See?
I don't know.
That's a lot.
Now, what
That's a
about this
lot.
motherfucker said he had a kid? What
Ooh.
you doing?
What you?
What you doing?
You know, I've actually was in a situation and like the guy had like a kid on me, but we ain't gonna talk about that. And that shit, it's the worst because it's like
Wow.
even if it was like, let's say, a one night slip up,
Right.
but like, even if that was a one night slip up, it turned into a whole lifetime with this person because of the child. So like, that was rough, and you don't trust the person after that. So it's.
Jesus.
Girl went in. What was her name on the game?
Who?
Oh,
Drew Sidora.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Drew. It wasn't Drew when Derwin had a baby.
Oh, but they were broken up. They weren't together because
Right.
she was with the other boy.
All right, bitch. Whatever. You're right.
I can't.
But it's still, when kids, I mean, in general, it's tough. But when kids are involved, I actually don't want to talk about it because it's real personal. I'll tell y'all off air because I'm. But it happened, so it's like,
Right,
what,
it does. Right.
It
what
does.
do you do?
Right.
So the wedding thing is a no for y'all, like right down the aisle. I
me,
mean, like legit.
Like she about to walk down.
Like I'm dressed.
Because I may tear the wedding apart. Knowing my anger, I may destroy the whole wedding.
This is true.
Real shit.
This is true.
Oh, imagine you find out someone that you were
Because he's gonna
at
be
the wedding.
Because
Don't
he's
do
gonna
that.
be like, is
Don't-
that no? Because the wedding's off. He's.
Don't even bring that.
Listen, he would be.
You getting tight.
He will be in his suit like fighting.
Because I'm so crazy now. You got me thinking about my wedding. Like, will you mess with someone at the
Oh my
wedding?
God,
That's how
she's
crazy
not.
I am.
Yes, that's what he's gonna think. He's gonna be like, is that bitch here? Is that bitch here?
Imagine the person was though.
Jesus.
It's over. The wedding wouldn't even be able to happen if he wanted it to.
Yeah, that's tough. But shit like this does happen though. Is what I'm saying.
It
Like,
does. It does.
Never in life.
Anyway,
Yes.
so he was the missing piece to the puzzle, and now you guys have a flourishing
Yes.
YouTube. I think that you guys should like network more though.
Of course.
That's
we
our
do.
problem.
Be
That's our
like,
problem.
because it's making numbers.
Yes.
It's doing good, but you got to be outside. Like,
Right.
I know.
Not that y'all don't, but listen, everywhere y'all listen. I don't give a fuck if it's Applebee's, McDonald's. People gonna follow my shit.
Right.
I'm not kidding. Like
Right.
I know they were like, "Who is this crazy?" I'm like the Jehovah Witness for my fucking podcast. Like I'm not kidding. You gonna listen, and that's it.
We need to do this because we
So
haven't
this
done
is
this.
just honest. This is just.
I know.
So I wanted to
but
do
it's
actual
so simple.
cue
But
cards.
it's,
I love this.
I just got them from fucking Walk. They're pictures. The 4x4 with my thing.
These
These are literally just. I wanted to do actual cue
Shut the
cards,
fuck-
so like the guests could write whatever they want to
So,
talk
bitch,
about.
what we doing?
Oh my
It's
gosh.
This was $2.40 for like 12 or 10. It's not a joke.
Oh, bitch,
bro.
what we
Like,
doing?
y'all
We
gotta-
doing it. We doing it.
It's
Do it
That
today.
is- but you know what?
Simple
Honestly, to be completely honest, we don't really we don't know what to do as far as networking is concerned. I ain't gonna lie.
no,
Right,
but
do
me
it.
neither. Yo, I hate talking. So I love people, but I hate people.
Agreed.
I just started hugging people this year. Like honestly,
Kev did tell me about that with
This
you.
is true.
I
I told him right before he met you. I said, she doesn't hug, so don't feel
So
away.
but it's like real new. So, but I'm learning to like network to embrace people. You have to,
You
and
know-
there's no shades towards anyone. It's just I really don't like it.
Double
Right.
kisses.
Right.
Even all of that's like weird for me. I hug my son because I know he needs it, but like
Right.
even then I'm like, oh my gosh,
Really?
yeah, I love him,
Right. Of course. Well,
but it's
I would never.
I don't know, like just hugs in general, like no matter.
But
Yo,
were you
I
hugged as
had
a child? Here comes
that's
Dr.
the
Phil.
thing. Honestly,
you?
I feel like no, like my parents always said they loved me, like they expressed it, they showed me. But like embrace, no. So maybe that's it. All right, don't be unpacking shit. Were you hugged as a child? But no, I really wasn't. Like even my mom, I feel like I can count. No, I just don't remember random
being
hugs.
embraced.
Yeah, so like,
Right.
which is weird though, because when I'm in a relationship, I'm very touchy feely and shit like that. But it's never hugs. We
Right.
can cuddle, but even then, it's like.
Bitch,
You got 5 minutes.
Like no, like not 5 minutes. I probably have a fucking anxiety attack, but but like I make it a point to like hug my son.
Right. Of course.
But
And you
even
should.
with networking though, like I literally just go, hey, I have a podcast. Fuck with me. And then like when guys try to talk to me, when they give me the phone, I like try to find Apple as fast as I can and then
Right.
subscribe. I'm not kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, y'all don't have that issue because y'all not looking for people, but like people give me their number.
Right.
Here's my podcast, niggas.
Listen, you want to know me?
We do always say like, bitch, we gotta go to the clubs, we gotta go to the
We-
bars,
right.
we gotta go like these events, so we just
Well, definitely come to mind, April 7th.
Oh, we're
You
there.
know we're
there.
gonna be there.
Kinfolk 90 from
We're
3 to
there.
7.
Yes.
And it's gonna be. We're gonna actually talk about struggles on being a creative.
Ooh.
Like how to overcome it, because I feel like you just said, you were scared, was a missing piece, but like you won't know until you actually like just do the shit.
Right.
So, anywho, can I ask you what's y'all background? First of all, you have great ass skin.
Oh, thank
Y'all
you.
hydrated.
You know, I've been drinking lots of
I
water
could
this
see.
year. I
Like,
want
y'all
to.
out here glowing. Up
I
this
just been
bitch.
drinking liquor. Say no,
I'm
Joe.
about to say, I don't know. Like, your skin glowing too much.
No, thanks.
No, for real.
Oh, what's our background?
Well, Kev is black and Argentinian.
And Doug is a cluster fuck.
What is
Yeah,
that?
I'm.
He's everything. We did his ancestry or whatever. And
Yeah, I did mine
Because
too.
my life is my family's a secret. Like my mom
Yeah.
won't tell me what I am.
yeah, she won't.
She's very.
What do you claim yourself to be?
black?
Everything. No,
I-
he lying.
But like,
Okay,
you
okay, I
black
say- I
or you
say
like
exotic.
Rachel Dozier? No, I'm just kidding.
no,
I
he
say
says,
exotic.
He says exotic.
Okay.
Like when I do the check marks on like a
You put
survey.
all of them?
I put other.
Oh, okay. Imagine you put all them shit.
Right, like
I'm
which I have a problem with that, but that's another story.
No, go for it.
No, I have a problem like with jobs, like when you fill out that.
It's like,
Why do you need to know?
Why do you need
Because you need to look at my resume and my credentials and go from there. That's
like,
what you need to
am
hire
I
me for.
qualified? They claim. All right, so it's like they claim it's the equal opportunity thing, and they need a certain amount of people. So basically, though, if their quota is 3 black people max, and you check off black, they not gonna hire your ass because they already they
Right.
met their quota.
Exactly,
For that, which is
but if
trash.
I don't put that, and my name is, we got a black girl named Sarah, a black guy named Mike, and another black guy named Tom. When they walk into that interview, you ain't gonna have a choice but to interview them.
So like, that's one of the questions you don't have to answer, but if you don't answer, they feel away.
Right.
It's trash. Like the whole system as far as race is
trash.
But so
So
like,
black, white, Native American, Portuguese.
that's all you?
Yeah. Chinese.
Chinese.
Yeah.
What was that percentage?
English.
Huh?
What was that percentage?
No, it was
It was like over, because mine was like, I didn't even have that at all, like Asian.
yeah, no, his was like African, and then it was like English, like in that Britain area, and then it was like the Portuguese area, and then I think it was like 17 or 20% Chinese or something, and over there.
That's a big ass chunk.
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought he was like Hawaiian. Like
I
Samoan.
did. My dad's side looks like they're from like Hawaii or something.
Yes, they look very
That's
Samoan.
crazy.
very,
shit.
very Hawaiian
So,
and Asian. It's,
Yeah.
What do your parents consider themselves?
My dad, I don't really have a relationship with him,
Okay.
but he does mix. Like he just does black, white, and Asian. That's all he does. My mom, black.
Okay.
She's
So
like,
you
I'm
consider yourself, I mean, overall, like
black.
a black person.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm more with my mom. I always say like because I'm like, you're mixed with something. Yeah, I'm
black.
mixed. I'm mixed.
He black.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
That's a big ass chunk. For me, I'm actually gonna take this earring off. For me, mine was like 77% African, but I didn't like it because, and this is gonna be a dumbass reason.
But hold on, did you do 23andMe or Ancestry?
No, I did Ancestry.
Okay.
It was, so you know the lyrics, Young East African Girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be from East Africa so bad, just so I could put that caption. And my shit is like everywhere in Africa. Not that I'm mad, but it's like,
Did you get
You could have
Congo?
just put me in East.
I don't remember.
I got Congo.
He got the Congo.
Yeah.
I don't
That
even know
old
what.
bitch.
Is that good?
I don't know. bitch.
I don't
feel like
know,
that's
but the
chunk.
Congo.
Bitch, I think of that movie with the white gorillas.
That's what I was thinking of.
I don't remember, honestly. I just saw the number. I was like, okay. And then it was like the rest was Ireland. No,
Ooh.
some shit. It's white,
With the Netherlands.
Of course.
but that was it. So it was like white and black. It wasn't
Right.
like shit else.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I'm still black as fuck. You
Right.
see these earrings?
Right.
Door knockers.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, they're fake as shit though.
And
You can't look at them too hard; they might break. Look at them.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know what?
But I think they're cute though.
They are.
But anywho, do you guys have issue in the black community as far as being of the what is it
BTQ.
But I feel like they added other
They
letters.
They
did.
added the
There's
Q.
like an I and an A now or something.
What?
Yes, I don't know.
no, bitch, it was a Q they added.
What's the cute
Questioning, isn't
Yes.
it?
questioning?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, what? All right, can you explain?
Lesbian,
Okay.
gay, bi, trans, questioning.
Yes.
What are we questioning?
your sexuality.
Like, if you're
'Cause,
curious?
there's so much now. Like there's bicurious, there's pansexual, there's sexually
asexual.
What's
fluid.
pansexual?
I feel like that's when you're down to do.
All of it. Oh, you freaky.
Pan is like I think pan is like you're down to do everything. I'm
looking it up.
85% sure. Look it up.
And asexual is when
not
you...
limited in sexual choice with regard to biological sex, gender, or gender identity.
I thought I was just being nasty. I was with the shit.
Real terms,
But
yeah.
you know they gotta name it. You know they gotta name everything.
Because like sexually fluid is like your personality, isn't it?
Yes.
Like you go by your vibe.
Yes.
Like I'm attracted to you. Like I want to sleep with you. Maybe even though I'm gay, but I'm attracted to you.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
People claim that a lot. I think that's just an excuse.
I'm
but you know.
old school, I guess. I mean, so like, it's no secret. You know, sometimes I
you dabble.
eat vagina.
Dabble.
But like, I can't
Play in
say
the sandbox.
I would never date a woman.
Okay.
Right at this point,
Okay.
only
Okay.
because I feel like I know for sure I want to like be with a man.
Okay.
But what makes you say you know that for sure?
I don't know. As of now,
Okay.
but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not interested in. But
Right.
I have slept with women.
Right. I mean, there's
multiple times.
it's
actually
it's very possible to be sexually attracted to somebody, but you can't see yourself. With
yeah.
them.
Like, I
So,
really can't see me being with a
woman.
Like forever.
Okay. Right.
No. Also, I'm like the
Oh, you the aggressor?
yeah when it comes to women
Okay.
because they don't expect that, one, and two is like with men I'm like submissive.
Of
Okay.
course.
So women's like, get the fuck down. I'm just kidding. I don't do all that, but
Ooh.
kind
But
of.
you want to though.
But I've
No,
done
no.
it.
Right.
Each my fucking
Right.
my
Right.
game.
Right.
But I just feel like I don't want to say that. I mean, I guess it's bi, but I don't know.
You're questioning.
No, I don't think that's questioning because she's done it and she
Multiple
likes
times,
it.
like
True.
That's
for like a decade now.
True. True.
I
It was
would,
crazy since I've been young. I've been attracted to women.
I would
and
say
would've-
bisexual though, but she knows that she wants to be with
Yeah.
guys. But she's done it with girls more than once.
Yeah, like it
So-
wasn't like I tried it and I don't like it.
Right.
No,
So and you're attracted to girls, but you just
in my next relationship, I actually like. There's the person I'm talking to. I kind of said like I would want that to be a thing, like to bring women on. He was just like,
that's bisexual.
"Bitch, is this a test? You want to do what?" I was like, "No, I'm serious. I would like every so often bring a woman on."
Okay.
We talked about that on the show.
What was your thing on the show?
We talked about threesomes.
Yes.
Are y'all
talked
down
about-
for that?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Hell no.
No.
I commend anyone else that does it.
Right. And
I
to
miss-
each his own. I'm not gonna put nobody down for
No,
what they
I mean-
interested in.
I'm
you
just a
know?
crazy bitch where I'm gonna be looking at Kev like you looking at
Oh,
this
you
mother-
like this?
right, like you
Right.
looking at me.
Right.
You look at me that way, punch that motherfucker in the face.
Right.
That I can't do it.
He looked disgusted. Like, nah, I'm not with the shit. So, like, I mean, I could never. Well, first off, they say like 2 guys and a girl is a train. I don't know how none of that shit works.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I feel like if you that girl that's like, no, I'm gonna take both them motherfuckers down. Like
I think that community.
I feel like that's mad
I
work
feel
on
like
her.
society and community likes to
It's a
put
workout
labels on
job.
things because they don't like the group of people who don't like it are gonna call it a train.
Right.
And the
Or I feel like the people that want to like kind of shame it.
right.
right.
And then the
She's
ones
a
that are
hoe,
doing it are like,
da-da-da,
bitch,
she
I'm just
nasty.
having sex.
Yeah, bitch,
like,
I'm
it is what
nasty.
it is. Right.
I don't know. I'm with the threesome thing.
And
I've
listen.
done it in relationships, not
Right.
like with random.
Right,
Uh,
right, of
And I
course.
feel like I mean, niggas wasn't worth it if I'm being completely honest. Because I feel like that's, I feel like if, first off, I'm feeling the drink.
yeah,
I'm like, wait.
I know me too.
I am too.
We
a
really
little
didn't
bit.
eat,
We
so
didn't
we're
eat,
like,
so-
whoa.
It just hit me real quick. But I ain't really eat either. What was I saying?
that you would. The
Oh,
guy
I've
would-
done it,
experience-
so I feel like it should be a treat for the guy because shit, I get
Gotcha.
to fuck someone else.
Mhm.
But you gotta act like you don't really want it though. Like, all right, I'll fuck her.
But
Have you ever,
Man,
have
you
you
know
ever
what I'm
met
saying?
a guy though that said he's not interested in that?
The guy that I'm like kind of liking now, he's
Uh-huh.
like, I mean, I guess, but nah, like I'm cool on it. It's like, but I want pussy.
Because I met a few guys like, hell no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Like the threesome.
Yeah, but 2 girls.
Yeah.
They're like, no, 'cause I
He
know
was
a girl.
like, he's real like weary on it. I'm just like, but I want pussy. But what I'm gonna do? And not that I want it all the time, but I mean, I like girls.
Right.
And it can be random. My rule though is, and this might sound dumb, and it's gonna sound, y'all gonna look at me like, what the fuck? So like, kissing to me is mad intimate.
Absolutely.
Like,
Okay.
not more intimate than sex, but kinda.
It is. It's very intimate.
Right. When it does happen, you can't kiss the bitch.
Okay.
But I feel like people be like, no, you fucking crazy. You already letting them fuck.
No, you know, but I hear that a lot, honestly.
Because
okay.
I do.
Because sex is sex, and a dick and a vagina, those your organs, great.
Right.
But like kissing is passionate.
That's like, you like this one. I'm not fucking everyone either. But like, when it comes to kissing, y'all gonna tongue kiss in front of me? Like, I'll be mad offended.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I agree. I mean, that's crazy.
Well, you guys would never do a threesome?
Never.
I mean, I like how you guys are like. I mean, you got to know yourself.
I mean, this is always in me. Always in me. Even when I was single, I think it's like a fantasy when I was like single, and then it almost happened. I backed out. I was like, oh no. Because I felt like they were going to be like, oh, you know, I ran a train on Doug, da-da-da-da.
Oh, my God.
And that's why I felt, I'm like, no. Because it just was like the wrong situation. Mm-hmm. But I feel like with Kev, I'm like, if you feel like you need to have a three-way, you need to bring someone else in our relationship, then I don't need to be with you.
Right.
You can do you. You can be with someone else. And I respect that if you feel like you need to have that three-way. Right. But that's just not me.
You feel like if you've done it prior to your... Well, I mean, I've been together for a long time. How old are you? 28?
Yes.
So, like, a lot of your adulthood. Yes. Been together. So, it's different. Yeah. I think because
so we even know each other's other sexual partners. We've
know each other's sexual... What?
Other sexual partners like that.
Y'all know them?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like, before we were together, we were friends. So we knew...
We were friends for 3 years before we even got together. I mean, I was on the hunt, but...
I mean, this background is crazy. Like, one of my exes is one of my best friends and was in my wedding.
Absolutely.
The gay world is different. And Kevin's really good friends with him, too. It's a lot. It's a lot.
But that situation's different. That situation is different.
That's because Kev was like the other man in that situation.
But I was always the other man.
Kev was a fucking predator. I'm just gonna say he knew what he wanted.
I knew what I wanted, and I went.
Yes.
Fuck it though. I'm here with the shit.
Listen, I'm a person that like I was very aware of who the fuck I was very early.
Okay.
I mean, like the type of person I was. Not that I was gay or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Kev is the more mature one out of me and him too. Let that be known. He knows what he wants. He knows what he is.
I know what I want, and then I get it.
Oh,
by any way, by any means necessary. So what happened is our origin story. No, we had a group of friends. We have a group of friends, but we had a group of friends, and a mutual friend of ours brought Doug.
Okay.
Like invited him over to like the kickback that we always had, and you know, I saw him and it was like, oh, okay, you look good or whatever. But you know what's really we were impressed at the time, but then I ran into him at the mall like a month later.
Randomly.
Oh,
I love stories like that. But keep going.
So we ran into him at the mall. So I'm like, oh, okay, perfect opportunity. Just hit him up on Facebook. So I hit him up on Facebook, and we were honestly talking for like 4 hours on Facebook Messenger.
I can't.
Were we not?
4 hours?
Were we not?
Yes, we was.
Thank you. And then, but Doug was in a situation, or whatever. This was, I'll give you the timeline, everything. This was like mid-December when we ran into each other. Then that New Year's Eve, our mutual friend had a party.
Anything but clothes party.
Yes, an ABC neon paint party. What does that mean?
You had to wear anything but clothes. So like, people were wearing Kev was wearing caution tape.
I was wearing caution tape.
What do you mean? Around you?
Like caution tape. I was wrapped up in caution. Well, like I just wrapped my areas in caution tape.
Yes. Someone had like leaves on. It was that type of party.
Yeah, somebody had trash bags on.
Yes.
Right. But it wasn't like that. It wasn't like everybody is like.
We should throw that party.
Ooh.
I'm with the shit.
It's very artistic.
It is.
Oh, it is.
It could be. Especially if you have artists.
I want to see pictures. Y'all got pictures though? Or no? Damn.
And probably on Facebook.
But he wore like suspenders and like booty short, like tight booty shorts. And it was snowing.
It was.
But anyway, so
what?
I was fucked up, like belligerent, like I was trashed. And we had been like talking for like the 2 weeks or whatever, and he was leading me on or whatever. And
It's
comes
such
to
a
the thing,
lie.
and I tried. I'm not lying.
Go ahead, finish the story.
So I
bitch.
tried to, make a move or whatever and kiss him in front of everybody. I was fucked up though. So don't
But
judge.
were y'all talking on that point though?
Not like that. We've been talking like
Y'all
in a
were cool.
sexual
Right,
way.
right,
Like, we was
right.
flirty,
But
but
we was flirty.
I had a dude at the time. Like I was.
He was on and off.
We were
At
on
the
a
time-
break.
at
You
the
guys
time-
watch Friends?
You know, I never watched Friends.
Because there ain't no black people in there. Sorry.
Stop it. That one black lady was on there at one point.
Gabrielle Union was on there for like 2 episodes.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
I don't watch Friends.
Okay.
Oh, that's my favorite show, but it was.
Really?
I do want to watch it.
But I only liked it when I realized that I only liked it when I was like depressed, and like as I'm older, I kind of get the situation. But anyways, they were like on a break, and so they was like debating the break thing. So I feel like that reminded me of y'all. So were you on a break or no?
I was on a break because I busted the dude's windows out. 'Cause I thought he cheated on me.
Until New Year's Eve.
I thought he cheated on me, and I busted his
Thought,
windows
but
out.
he didn't.
He did. He tried. I was so young, and he was so much older. And so, it
In
was
a
a
way.
bad situation. I busted every window out. And so we was on a break.
Oh my God. Okay. So anyway, you tried to kiss him.
That didn't go well. He was like, "Get the fuck off."
Did he
That's it.
really?
But then
Yes.
again, Kev was doing
But I
this
was
in
also
public.
we were also in front of everybody.
And everyone in that
And
situation.
it wasn't that kind
And
of.
no.
And they knew I had a situation. So I'm like, what are you doing in front of other people? Like, we can't be
But
doing
you know,
this.
bitch was drunk. how old was I?
But was it drunk or was it?
No, I
he
was
was
fucked up.
he passed out outside in the snow
but
later
you
on.
knew
I passed out
you
in the
wanted
snow.
to do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
You passed out in the snow.
With no clothes.
He was on some.
Okay.
After I threw up though.
Okay.
But anyway, so that situation happened. And, I fell back a little bit because I'm like, okay, you back in your situation. Cool. We're friends. We could be friends. And then by my birthday, by my birthday, I had a text message or whatever.
I was officially single.
Yeah, he was officially single.
Oh, you had text him that? Like, I'm
No,
single now?
No, we were hanging out because we were chilling at our friend's house all the time.
Oh, okay.
So we saw
So
each
we
other.
saw each other, and we were just on. I was like backing. Well, did I back off? I don't
No,
think I backed
no.
off
No, you did not.
because I would call. Well, I would be like, call me.
Who be doing subliminals on Twitter?
I did.
When Twitter was popping as fuck back in
Yes,
the day.
yes, I did.
This bitch was crazy.
But-
This bitch was-
Subliminals, like what? I think that's kind of cute.
Like we would be on the phone, and he would say something, and then I would put it in the tweet.
I do that now.
Or like you don't want to.
I'm
He'll
not
call
30.
me at like 2 a.m, and he knows he sees me on Twitter. Oh, so you want to be on Twitter, not
But you
answering your
can't-
phone,
right?
Well, let's talk about it while you was doing that. I hate
Right. But we
Because
wasn't
he
together.
was crazy.
But don't try to make. See, he tried to make me out to be crazy, but let's not forget that I was not the only one in this. Like he lives in. I don't know if
Here
you
you go.
probably don't
Here
know.
you go.
He lives in Broadway,
Here
which
you
is
go, bitch, the story.
2 or 3 towns over from Westfield, where I live.
Okay.
Mm.
So when we were talking and he was with someone, he would come pick me up. He would drive from Broadway, pick me up in Westfield to run an errand in Broadway with him, and then drive me back home.
That's cute.
Right.
It's extra.
Let's move on,
But it's
bitch. Let's move
Right.
on.
Right. Now you want to move on. But then, all right. So, we messed around here and there throughout the years. And, 3 years later, boom. I was like, he set it up, though, for us to be official. He set it up.
How so?
He was supposed to have a guys' weekend at his house, like where we just went and drank and talked shit and blah, blah, blah. And everybody canceled except me.
You set that shit up.
I did. Well, some of my best friends, they knew that me and Kev had this thing, and they're like, "Why are you even inviting us? Like, have the weekend
So
with
you got good
Kev."
friends. Oh, that's anyway. Look at y'all just out here married and glowing and shit.
I don't know.
So, and it's been. Oh, I mean, that's lit.
We've been married for 2, together for 5,
Six, bitch.
It'll be 6 when we on our. It'll be 6 on our wedding day. Friends for 9.
When's your when is that?
April 13th.
Oh, that's soon. What y'all gonna do? Or do y'all? How does that work? Do y'all celebrate every year or?
We do something.
Oh,
Like
But
dinner
like
or
right
something.
now we're saving to buy a house.
Oh, okay.
So
That's more important.
right.
I'll probably just do dinner. Get fucked up.
We'll pull something together.
That's cool. Well, if it's like an open thing, invite me.
Of
Yes.
course.
I'm serious.
No, we will.
Duh.
That's dope. But how was y'all trip?
Oh, the
I'm
Pope.
sorry I couldn't go.
No, it's
It was
cool.
a lot with the fucking babysitter and.
Right. No, it was fun.
I'm
I
a
mean,
single parent,
it was
guys.
nice to just get away.
Well, I'm gonna
Like-
try a summer trip anyway.
Right.
Summer when? What month are y'all thinking?
Maybe August.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a beach trip.
Okay.
Like just down the shore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nothing like not like to Miami. Even though we're going to Miami though.
Shit. I want to travel like bad. I mean, I guess it's happening now, but I've never traveled. Y'all traveled?
I never been out the country.
I've just started traveling like 2 years ago, like even across. Yeah, it's bad.
I wish.
You've never been across the United States either?
I only been in the United States, Miami, Atlanta.
Okay.
Never like Cali or anything like that.
Yeah, I love. I'm trying to move there next year for real.
Cali's. I lived there. I lived there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where?
And-
LA?
No, I lived in Huntington Beach.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but you said beach.
It's like 10 minutes from Laguna.
Oh, I don't know where that is either. But
Right.
You know
But
Laguna?
I know.
You know
I heard
Laguna Beach.
like that's all
The
I-
show.
Yeah. Oh, that's flames. Why are you here? Well, I mean, I'm glad
The
you're
living
here.
situation was
A lot. Shit. Listen, it's some
because I was living with friends. Well, with two friends, and one of them is my best friend still to this day, and the other one I'm cool with now.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just a lot. Like she was going through a lot, and I am not the person that you need to be going through a lot with, because if you come at me crazy, bitch, it's a problem.
So I kind of have a question
Ooh.
for you because you're a parent. If your son is watching a show where like two,
I don't care. Gay people.
yeah,
I don't care.
okay,
Cause here's and again this maybe shows how I am as far as parenting in general. Like if he grows up and he is gay, again, it's not my mouth. It's not my asshole. I know that sounds crazy, but
It doesn't.
No,
It doesn't.
no,
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like
But-
I love him regardless, and also I'm teaching him to be a free thinker, and I feel like with that you might be curious.
Right.
I don't care about shit like that.
I just because I know
People
other
do care.
Yeah, they do.
Like
A
a
lot of
lot.
people
Like, oh, they should be
And
doing
it's-
Now,
that.
any sex though, like he's 6, so any sort of like sex or now we're in a day and age where you're gonna see some sort of affection.
Right.
My mom, if she thought niggas was about to hug, she like covering my face,
Right.
and I was horny as fuck. So it's like you didn't really save much.
Right.
Being honest. Oh, okay, I'll go back to that. But no, like if it's too much of anything, male, female, straight, bi, whatever, like then I have to not
Yes.
like shield you like it's not happening, but it's like it's weird for a 6-year-old to be watching.
Right.
people fuck.
Absolutely.
But I don't care about. I mean, I feel like I like that we have a relationship where like this is what people like. Like it's okay for people to like what they like.
Right.
I've actually had that conversation with.
Right.
So,
And it's crazy because a lot of people with that question, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have a problem with gay or people that are gay or nothing like that, but I don't want my kid to be gay.
yeah, that's so,
Like, which I understand to an extent, because I don't, like, for me, the only reason, I mean, honestly, today I wouldn't care, but back then the thought was I don't want my kid to be gay because I don't want him or her to have to go through the shit that I had.
well, that's a valid reason.
I mean, I didn't even want to be gay till a long time. I was so angry
That's
that
why-
I was.
But if, I mean, if we're
But
saying
bitch,
that.
this generation is just coming out left and
But
right.
if we're gonna say like we don't want them to go through that, then I guess dark people feel the same way.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like I don't.
right.
But no, I have a dark child, and if he's gay, he's gay. Like
But back to the original question, there's more to it when you're black and gay.
no, definitely.
Like,
Yeah.
Like you're oppressed from both sides.
it's crazy.
No, I'm sure. Yeah,
It's crazy. 'Cause
being black
you're
in
not
general is already
accepted
like
by
a lot.
anybody.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Being black, you're not accepted by society, and then being black and gay, you're not even accepted by the black community either. So
Which
it's
is
like,
what's
who do you
crazy
have?
because when people say Black Lives Matter, like that should include Black gay lives or
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like what does someone else's sex got to do with your ass? Not sex because that's what it's all about. I'm just saying
Right.
like that's what I don't care.
That's
like,
their life. Everybody has their own life.
I'm not saying I don't care about y'all specifically.
Right.
I just really don't care what y'all doing.
Right.
Right.
Like I
Right.
don't like
Right.
even I just think people care too much about everyone
Else.
else.
Like, bitch,
No,
mind your business.
I'm trying to
Worry
get
about
my
your
own
life.
man or woman, whatever. So
Right.
it's like, why would I? You know what I'm saying? Be
Why-
worried
right.
about that. But no, that was a good question though. I don't care.
Thank you.
That's
I had to tell somebody, I'm like, you don't understand how hard it is when we were younger, and it's rare to see two girls in a relationship, or even like being touching when you're like a teenager going through that motion, and it's like, okay, it's not acceptable when you just see straight couples like, I don't want to tell anybody that I'm going through these feelings, and then you try to tell someone now, like, I didn't want to tell my parents that I was gay because I'm like, it just didn't seem like it was a normal thing. Now you see it on TV, I'm like, it's so much more acceptable.
They're having like coming out parties.
It's more, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like,
which is phenomenal,
but
like,
lucky
bitch.
I know, I'm like, damn.
Like, fuck you.
Yeah, that gotta be a
Bitch,
lot.
I'm on a party.
Right.
This question though, do you feel like you could be? How do you guys feel? It's born gay or is it preference?
Born.
I feel too. I feel like I was mad young when I was like, oh, those are titties. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
born.
And I remember trying to. So
it's not taught. You can't teach gay. How do you teach that?
You like what you like.
Right.
I saw this meme that was like, you could tell you were born with however you are because women still choose men.
Right.
Because, you know, the whole men is trashing. I don't believe that, but you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. How do you guys deal with that, though? Like, being of color and...
we live our lives.
I don't care.
Seriously.
We live our lives.
But do you guys get the stares and...
I've recently, me and him, just got it in my 20 years of life.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Year.
Okay, a year ago, right? A year ago. And it was in my town, and you know, my family's like pretty known in my town, so I've never been disrespected ever. And
like about to have to fight.
Yes, because we were being harassed.
Like 5 guys.
Why?
We didn't speak. Me and Kev.
Which is this is a weird ass story.
It's very, very weird and crazy.
We were walking from Dunkin' Donuts. Me, him, his best friend, and
my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked past, and it was a group of older black guys, like in their 40s, maybe 50s.
Drunk.
It
was like 2 in the afternoon.
We were walking from Dunkin' Donuts. We walked past. We don't know y'all, so we're not gonna speak. We don't have to speak.
Yeah.
So
even if you did know,
so we're just right. So we're just walking by, and they're like, "Oh, y'all don't know how to say nothing to nobody." For what? So we were like, "What?" and kept it moving.
So random. We're like, "What the fuck?"
Mm-hmm. And then here comes,
we're in our own conversation.
You fucking fags, blah blah da da da. And then 1 or 2 of them had got up. And started walking towards us. So now it was like, okay, you need to take the dog, and then if this is gonna go down, then bitch, we going down.
Take the dog where?
It was in the house.
Oh, you was near your house.
Yeah, we was right. We was like
down the street.
That's why I'm like, what the fuck? And my best friends was I'm like, yo, take the dog in the house. Me and Kev we're gonna do the situation.
That's corny as fuck. Well, I mean, women. I'm not saying it lessens your story. But women deal with that shit all the time. Like if you don't, even if you do speak, sometimes they feel entitled.
Yeah.
To the point that they have to like chase you down.
Right.
And y'all know me. Like, fuck out of here.
Right.
Like, then you say that and it's like, oh, you ugly, you this and that. And it's like, first off, I'm fine. Second,
so as soon as you don't speak to that motherfucker, oh, you ugly. This,
you ugly,
oh,
and it's
this,
like, well,
this,
I'm
that.
fine. And also, you was attracted to me 2 seconds ago.
We just said that.
Like,
not even about like the racing, but like how dudes be when a girl plays them. Like you want to spit this. We just said you want to spit game at her, and then when she don't want to speak with you,
bitch, and this,
you
like,
ugly, your ass, bitch. You just was trying to talk to me.
Like literally, it's not even like past tense. Like just now you tried to do this, so it's. I just think that people have to like get off their entitlement as high horse.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because like if y'all didn't have to speak, and
our thing is you as a group of middle-aged straight black men, why do you want 3 gay black men? We don't hide that we're gay. Mm-hmm. We were probably in crop tops, to be honest. And so, why do you want us to speak to you?
But even still, even if they did want you to speak,
like bitch,
why not? They didn't speak. That's it. Like, so what? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's corny.
I'm just trying to get my iced coffee and keep it fucking moving.
Yeah, that was. Wait, so you live by them?
Yeah.
So how does that work? Like now?
Well, you know my ass rolled back. You know I'm crazy. I went back.
Did you?
I did. My mom was flipping out, but because I never in my life.
First off, no, I'm one of those people like I don't give a fuck who you are.
Like our thing was like, if y'all want to fight, then we can fight.
Like, I'm
it is what it is.
I never dealt with this in my life, like only with my father, but like in general, I've never been gay bashed. I never had to deal with any sort of gay bashing until that moment, and I'm like, bitch, I'm 27. I ain't never even in school, high school,
really
nothing.
Ain't what you want.
Yeah, I think this might sound crazy. I think that people forget that even if you're gay, you're still a man.
and I will fuck you
This
up.
ain't what you want.
Like,
Boo.
what the fuck?
I may get fucked up, but I will get my hit. Like, it
Bitch,
depends. Like,
one of y'all is coming down with us.
right. I'm not saying I'm the best fighter in the world.
But you gonna stand up for your
Right.
fucking self. That's
I won
that's just
some,
mad
lost some.
Mm.
You
Let's
know,
get juicy. You guys ever had
Yes.
sex with a woman?
I have.
Like, were you at one point were you just curious, or you weren't like fully accepting?
Society.
Oh, okay.
Definitely, because I was
Like you felt like you wanted men, but you weren't sure.
yes.
Okay.
I
Did
honestly.
you try a woman, Kevin?
I've had girlfriends, but I've never slept with them.
I had a full girlfriend, and honestly, we had a
She's
scare.
full girlfriend.
It's crazy what's
A scare.
Yeah,
What kind of scare?
she thought she was pregnant.
Oh.
And at that point, I was like,
shit. How was that gonna
Look,
work
she
out?
got to take a sip for that one.
Oh, at that point, I was like, holy shit. I think I'm gay. I'm about to have this Oriental ass baby. So I was looked to sell. She was Asian. Mom's gonna kill me. I'm about to go to college in in 2 years. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Now,
you were a teenager.
yeah, I was 16.
Oh,
Now I wish
shit.
that we did have that kid.
You said did?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's rough. It's expensive.
Oh,
to
for
have,
y'all.
For us
Yeah,
to
now
have
I do it. I'm like, damn, bitch.
Yeah, but did
kids.
she
They would-
ever
I mean, that
suspect
kid would have been
that you?
12. Like, whoa.
No, she never did. And you know what? I honestly broke up with her before I even messed with a guy because I knew it was wrong. Like, I started liking a guy, and I'm like, I can't be with her anymore. Like, this is so unfair to her. And we broke
That's
up.
thoughtful.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not doing that. So we broke up, and we're still cool.
Are you?
Yeah, we're still cool.
I mean, also it was high school. So,
Mhm.
like,
We were each other's first, though, so I felt so bad. I'm like, I took her.
so when you had sex, it was like yuck.
But that's a story for her to tell.
Was that like that?
I just didn't feel anything. Like, it didn't, like, not like how I messed with a man. I was like, oh my God. When I messed with a girl, though, it just was like nothing. It was no emotion.
All right, we're done here.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I always knew, which is why, like, I had a girlfriend for societal reasons.
But you know, like
would
at
say.
school, they're like, "Did you lose your virginity yet? Do you fuck a girl yet?"
Right.
And you're like, "Bitch, I'm kind
I
of
didn't
late."
give a fuck. You ain't
I
gotta
know.
ask me. That's my business.
Okay.
I kind of felt not pressure too, but I felt like, damn, everybody fucking.
Right.
Right. And you do feel like that.
Yeah.
Like,
You
damn, bitch,
do.
I'm late. Like, what the-
Yeah. I mean, how old were you?
16.
Me too. I mean, 16 then was like
Whoa.
old. Now it's like
Yes.
12.
Right.
I know. Is that crazy?
Whoa, which is crazy. But you know, bitches was sucking dick in middle school. But I was.
I
But
wasn't.
I also went to a Caucasian. I mean, I wasn't either, but I went to a Caucasian school and bitches was sucking dick underneath the staircase.
But I heard that. Well, I went to this private black ass school. So like, first off, it was like it was small, like 12 graduating kids. But like, even in high school, I feel like it was people were having. I don't know. 16 was like the number,
Yes.
and even then, it was kind of like, oh, you kind of late to the party. But
Right.
now people are really like dead ass 12,
That's crazy.
and
to me.
that's creepy
Bitch,
the fuck
16,
out. My
you
6
old, bitch.
word, like
Right.
my son is 6, so it's like
I know.
Right.
in 6 years
I
he
know.
might be fucking.
I mean, like, I just don't.
That's crazy, right?
I honestly have a problem with the whole like, you need to have sex by this age thing
Yeah,
because like
it's a rush,
for me,
and
like,
also it's trash if we being
for me,
honest.
to
I
be-
know. I wish I never lost my virginity
like
then.
to be honest,
Same.
Ooh.
to be honest, it's like you have sex just to say that you have sex. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, like,
and
you get horny, but it's like you don't really want to do it. You feel
right,
pressure.
Right.
right. And like I've always been, like Doug is I would say my first and last real relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never had a boyfriend before him.
Oh.
So
But he was a hoe, though.
no, it was not. That was 6 months of my life. But that's what I'm saying though. 6 months of my life or whatever, as far as guys was concerned. But like my thing is like, why do we have to have an age like thing? It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be that, because then you're pressured to have sex with somebody and you don't know what the fuck is going on, what they doing. You don't know. At 15, are you really asking like, do you have STD or do you have HIV?
You're not thinking of
Right.
none
Or
of
do
that
you
shit
have-
at 15.
and you should be, but at the same time, you're not thinking about that because it's like, oh my God, 5 people had sex that's in my group and I'm the only one left. Like, what the fuck am I? No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I wish my
And bitch,
first
somebody
time.
trying to play
wasn't
me out my whole face.
My first time. My first time shouldn't have been my first time.
Seriously.
It was trash. And then after that, it was trash. I was like, oh, sex is really not what I thought. Like, I get more pleasure from this pillow that I hump. Honestly and truly. That's what I do. I don't like toys. Yeah, I'm drunk. I'm buzzed.
Are you?
Something.
Yes.
Yes.
My eyes are like this small. I don't get
It is like brunch hours. So,
It
you know.
is. Should I make another? Are you ready?
Where is it though?
Hold on.
I don't know. But
You know, I was trying to. Hold on. Do we have to do it on the table? I don't.
Let's do it under
No,
the
let's
table.
do it after. We don't.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
But something we need something. But
So what?
that's good to know. So when you broke up, did she feel away?
Yes.
Because you broke up because you said, look, I might like men.
She felt type of way because I think the men thing, and she just lost virginity to me. And I had transferred schools for some other reasons. So she was feeling it because like everyone was talking about, oh my God, you know, Doug left her for a guy.
I mean,
so.
y'all talked it out now, I hope.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because that would be trash.
I know.
When did you graduate?
2008.
Me?
You graduated 2008?
Yes.
You're young. I don't get it. I graduated 2007. I'm about to be 30. How old are you?
28. I'll be 29 this year.
Oh, okay. This year. I'm about to say, that kid left back.
Well, I'm the youngest.
I was confused. as
Yo,
fuck.
you was like, bitch, wait a minute, bitch.
I thought I graduated on time. I was confused as shit.
Because
But,
I graduated at 17 from high school.
Oh, me too. But when's your birthday?
June 27th.
Oh, July. Okay, same thing. You really had me like.
I love being the youngest in the room.
All right, bitch,
I always feel like
relax.
people chaperone. I'm always the oldest. But like, anyway. What's your take on, this is mad random, it just came to my mind though.
Talk to me.
The community, I'm just gonna say that because that's a lot of fucking letters.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the gay community?
The community and how they take insults. I know that sounds crazy. All right, so I have a cousin. He's gay. Hey, Tyrese. But I feel like he thinks, not even him. Let me not even say him, but I think in general, a lot of people. How do you say it? So it's real.
Just say it. Don't try to sugarcoat.
No, I'm trying to put words, y'all.
Oh.
I'm drinking. Shit's jumbled. I feel like when it's very known that like most gay men or gay people in general are honest. Like they're blunt as fuck, right?
Yeah.
So they say whatever, like it hurts your feelings or not.
Right.
So then it's like, that's okay. We get that. But I feel like I'm not straight, but you get it. Like from a straight person's perspective, it's kind of like if you say anything back to them, it's like, oh, you're gay bashing. How do you guys take that? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Like if someone was to be like, if I'm coming
Like,
at
you could be
you.
blunt, but
If you come at me like, oh, I fucking hate that shirt, and I'm like, well, I hate your shirt, and it's like, no, you hate my shirt because I'm gay. Like, and there's a lot of, I've heard that.
Oh
before.
yeah, I do hear that a lot. I'm
And it's
like,
like,
bitch.
well, no, I just don't like your shirt. So how do y'all, or y'all, I'm sure y'all not like that. I feel like y'all too real, but.
I'm honestly like that. I have a friend that's like that, and it's annoying. I'm like, bitch, they ain't trying to come for you. Like, bitch, you said the same thing like 2 seconds ago. What are you talking about?
So I had to have that conversation with someone like, well, they just don't like your shirt.
right.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a gay thing. Like,
Right.
everything isn't gay
Right.
bashing.
Right.
So y'all agree?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Absolutely. As people are sensitive, and most people feel like they can say whatever they want to say, but then when somebody says something back to them, you can't talk to me like that. Like,
Yeah.
well, you can't talk to them like that either.
Right. Like, what
So,
are you
like,
doing?
I mean, I am a very honest and blunt person, but you know, my whole thing is with adulting, there comes
Restrictions,
maturity.
boundaries,
No,
yeah.
wait, if I tell you, like,
You have to-
bitch, I don't like your weave, and you like, well, bitch, you a faggot. Now, bitch, you gay.
Now
bastard.
that's
Right.
different.
That's
That is different.
That's different.
That is fucking
That's different. But it like you can't be that person that is like, oh well, that's ugly as fuck. Like, bitch, you need to take that off. And then you say something back, and I'm like, oh, you're coming at me because I'm getting
But
negative.
people do. Y'all
They
know
do,
that.
yes,
Absolutely
yes.
do.
Yeah, but you know, black people do that too.
For real. Yeah.
Like, oh, because I'm black, you want to tell me?
yeah.
Like, what? Like, nah. Like, I'm black too.
Yeah.
Do people, I recognize you guys, I'm lighter. In my head, I'm brown as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. But in my head, I am.
Okay.
Do you guys feel like you have to prove your blackness to people?
I'm very power to the people, so I don't feel like that.
Me too, but I'm saying because you're lighter skin, do you, like I get that. You know, y'all see me on my posts, and
Of
I'm
course,
like
of course,
Afro,
of
all
course.
this other
Right,
shit.
right.
People say like that I've said this on a show before
you-
that I'm trying to like prove that I'm black.
I get that. I get why people think.
No, I get it
that,
too. I get it.
but I don't feel like that. Like I feel like I'm black, so bitch, I'm gonna represent who the fuck I am.
Who I
period.
am. And then my shit is like, well, if you feel like I'm going hard, why are you not going just as hard?
Hard as me.
Like,
Right.
what
because
the fuck?
I'm that person that's gonna check somebody that says the wrong shit in the room.
Same, but like
Quick.
when you're lighter skin, I feel like people don't acknowledge that. Like, nigga, I'm still black.
No, because I mean we have a problem in the black community with the whole light skin and dark skin thing. If you're dark skin, you're black. Like automatically.
Right.
If you're light skin, you know, you black, but you're right.
Like the
you're more
black gays always
What-
get me like, bitch, you mixed, you're not even black. Like, you white. I'm like, bitch.
Right.
The whole, you know what kills me when people say the whole, like, you would have been in the house. Nigga, but I was still a slave.
right.
Like, people
Right.
don't understand that part.
Right.
Like,
And like when you were getting raped more than the people outside.
oh, and like, well, I'm not gonna say it. Fuck it. So I feel like as nasty as I am, probably wouldn't have been raped at some point.
I can't.
Like my ancestors. I feel like they would have
Why,
been.
why do I feel her on that though? But I'm a
Like,
nasty
it-
bitch.
Like it probably at some point, like,
But,
oh,
like,
this is what
you
you about to
know,
do. I'm here for it.
but
Not that I'm from the slave masters, but like
right.
the sex.
Right. I can't. But you know, I don't think that you would feel like that coming from another country and not knowing who you are or who your family is or none of that.
No, I mean that's what I said. Eventually,
Oh,
like, oh, it's
eventually,
probably
you'll
not
be
rape.
like-
Like, oh,
You know what? I'm gonna be here, so I might as well get my shit off.
Oh,
Too.
and I'm not making light of rape. I've been
No.
raped. I've said this on my show.
Or slavery, bitch.
Or slavery. Definitely not slavery. But I mean, listen. Anyway, yeah. I feel like my ancestors, they probably was with the shit.
I feel like at the end of
That
the
don't
day,
mean they wanted to be a slave.
at the end of the day, you know, we were slaves, all of us.
Right.
And if that was now, we would still be, regardless of whether we're light or dark. So it doesn't matter. Do I have to prove that I'm black because I'm light skinned? Absolutely not. But if you want to think that, you can think what you want to think. But you're just upset because I know my facts and I do my research and you don't.
That's my whole shit.
At the
like,
end of
if
the
you
day,
feel like I'm
you
going
want to
too
come
hard-
at me. Oh, why you trying to be? You're so black. Like, oh, you just trying to be so black. But no, bitch, I'm trying to support my people.
And then why are you, instead of debating me, which is your people, why not support your people further? But
Thank you.
anyways, so what's your? So I of course
Oh God.
the whole
Yeah.
consent thing.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
So it's
okay.
different male, women,
Mhm.
and of course men could definitely be rape. But how do you guys feel about like women rape, or like can that be rape, or like?
I think so.
I mean, I feel like it definitely. Oh wait, back. Actually, no. Your question. Fuck that question I just asked. The question: if what was it? You wake up to sex. I mean, your head.
Oh,
like,
the question
Is it rape if I suck my man's dick or eat my girl's pussy
while
when
they're
she
asleep.
sleep? Yes.
You think it is?
No. Bitch, that's my dick.
I'm here. I'm
That's my
here
pussy.
for
That's my
it.
dick. Like,
but they're not consenting.
Right. So that's the. I just feel like.
bitch, if it's
I feel like you need to have that conversation. If you have a conversation in your relationship,
Hey,
to say,
by
like,
the way, I might
like
wake
if
up.
you wake up a half an hour and you horny or whatever, and you don't want to just like jerk off or finger yourself or whatever, you play with yourself. Yeah, it's like my dick, bitch. Like if y'all have that conversation, cool. But if this is new and we're like 3 months in,
All right. So let's speak on
and-
that perspective.
I feel like your dick is hard, bitch, and you tell me to do something.
Bitch, morning wood is natural.
I'm
sleep.
just, I don't know that, bitch. I don't know that. Shit, bitch. I don't know the sleep situations.
No, let's be for real. If you guys, not even 3 months, because 3 months is kind of like you. If you are having sex at that point, like you know what's up.
Right.
If it's a new person and you happen to sleep with each other, is it consensual?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not. It's
But I
not.
just feel like, what if y'all have that vibe? I have seen porns though, and it's like wake up, whatever, and it's like she's just legit knocked the fuck out, and it's like this
Ooh.
looks, it's scary. Like,
Right.
okay, let me exit out real quick. Like, it's not like she's
Right.
throwing it back, because there are times,
Lifeless.
right? It's like, why? First of all, why would you even want that?
Right.
But I've had situations. No, I've not had. I've seen videos where, I'm sorry. Again, this drink, where you kind of like, oh, you sleepy, but you tooting it.
Right, right.
That's different.
That's different.
But
But if you're asleep,
like
I feel
stone
like,
cold.
I feel like you need to have that conversation prior. Like it's cool if you want to suck my dick or eat my pussy,
and not even
And-
like, hey, by the way, just mention it in
Right, in
conversation.
Like, would you
conversation.
mind?
if I sucked your dick when you were asleep, or if I ate your pussy when you.
You know, sometimes I get horny.
That you need to know, because if it's new, Like, that's not consensual. And then, like, if they wake up and they're like, like, bitch,
Your dick is in me. Or whatever.
Oh, my bad.
right.
I thought
Whoops. Yeah, that's.
You know what? You slept on your stomach last night, so I thought.
But and that's how niggas really think.
They
like,
do, though.
That's consent. I don't think it's that tricky, honestly. Like,
It's really not. Have a conversation.
Have a conversation. Also, if the person says no or she can't say no or yes.
Right.
Like, I was having a conversation. First off, I don't think all these. I don't know y'all stances, but as far as the black men being prosecuted, I don't think it's a conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we know how this country works.
Right.
We know that other people, they can get away with more. That does not mean we should be able to get away with it. It's just don't be a fucking creep.
Right.
That's my whole stance. Like, whether white, black, whoever, just don't be fucking nasty. Like, she ain't want to fuck, or she was too young, or she was incoherent. Just don't do it.
Right.
Because who wants lifeless anything? I don't, for sure. Right. So I was having that conversation. Do you guys think it's a conspiracy? Because you know how they saying the whole network and R. Kelly, he was.
I don't think it's a. I think that I have two standpoints on this. I feel like R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, if and what they did was true. Like, that's disgusting.
Well, R. Kelly, I'm sorry.
R. Kelly did.
I'm
He
gonna say R. Kelly.
he did,
no
and Michael
question.
did too.
You think with the boy?
I think, yes, I do. Yes,
I think he
do.
was weird. So, like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see the actual documentary,
Me either.
but
I saw a little bit.
I think he was mad. Would I have been comfortable with Michael around my son? No. But do I think he's actually had sex with them? I can't say yes.
I don't think.
I think he had sex with them.
But, like, he wanted them to sleep in his bed.
He was being weird.
Weird as fuck.
You know, like, period.
Maybe he was. I feel like he was playing with himself. They said in the documentary he was playing with himself and like having
in front of him.
Yeah.
But, like,
And,
again,
like making the kids show their
again, my thing
anuses.
is,
I think I don't know if you guys ever been around like older black men, like Southern, when they make you feel uncomfortable. I'm not saying it's right by any means. I feel like Michael Jackson was probably that. Because I've never been touched by like an older black man, but they will make you feel like
uncomfortable.
Why
as fuck.
are you doing
right.
all of this?
Like, why are you saying that?
Like, why are you saying that? Like, you're a little too close. You're being too nice to me.
Right.
I think that's from what I know. I didn't see it, so I can't make. But R. Kelly for sure.
No, for sure. He's putting
also with the Gayle King.
Yes.
The
Robert-
acting.
Shout out to Gayle King.
Robert.
Shout out to Gayle King.
Robert.
Unbothered.
Okay, but Robert.
Right.
She fucking killed that.
She
shit.
killed that lady an award for that because
She
was
killed that
so-
interview.
I've never really seen her interviews prior
and
to
she
this.
was
Really?
me either.
That was like one of the main ones that I probably focused on because of R. Kelly.
I never knew she was an interviewer.
Me either. But however, Gayle, come through.
Because she does it like in the morning.
She sat
ass.
with
I'm
poise
gonna look at the camera. She
and
was
gave
like,
her Robert.
"Hey guys, let's leave." She
Robert.
first off, he didn't answer any question
questions.
fully. I will say though, whoever edited that shit was amazing because every time he said like remix or whatever, they would put the remix to Ignition. I don't know if y'all caught that.
Oh my god!
I didn't.
Like twice they did it because he was like, "Nah, they just trying to flip things and remix it." And they would put the song.
I'm done.
I was dead. I watched it this morning before I
done.
came.
I can't.
What else? When he said, "Have you ever had sex with underage women?" First off, you married Aaliyah. Y'all didn't marry each other to hold hands.
Right.
Like if that's and she was pregnant, so
Right.
clearly you had sex with the underage woman.
And I didn't like. He was like, "My way past, bitch. You still did it as an adult."
Right.
First,
right.
and also he never said that he didn't do it. He said he never been charged. Like he was. What he say?
And
he
then
beat the case.
Right. And then he pointed out like, I just make sure they're legal. But do you?
No, so I feel like right now they're legal, but still the shit that you
Now they're legal.
now.
Now,
But these are bitches that
before
you
they
had
were
over
not legal.
over
Right.
10 years.
Like you met them at like 12 and you're prank. That's
Throw
now-
your ass
and
in
now
jail.
they're
You
25.
nasty.
he going to jail.
He going-
I'm
You
sorry,
nasty. Like it's
and
disgusting.
Are you guys able to separate the art from the artist?
You know a bitch still wants to step in the name of love. I'm not gonna lie.
When the interview was going, I'm saying like, bitch, don't do it.
Right. I'm
But-
not gonna lie, but I'm not. I deleted his
It's
music on my
like-
Apple Music. I did. I think it's disgusting. I deleted all his music.
I did too.
And I love.
I never
his
really had it
music.
on there.
And I love R. Kelly's music because I mean he's wrote a lot.
It's great
It's a
music.
lot.
Hands
It's a lot.
down,
It's
it's
a
great
lot.
music.
But you know I
gotta say, and this is like it's serious, but it's still a joke. But I'm glad though that they didn't play "Except Ain't Love" at our wedding now, because bitch, we could.
Yo, y'all seen that clip? I think the lady was dancing to one of them R. Kelly songs. It would have just been sad, but
I just don't. It's difficult with an artist because it's like, damn, like, do I not watch a movie if an actor does the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's difficult, but
it's to me it's different because people keep putting like Kanye and Chris Brown into the thing. So here's the thing: with Chris Brown, I don't know y'all thoughts on. I don't think he's a woman beater.
He's not.
Kev's
That's my
husband. No lie.
He knows if there was ever a hall pass, bitch.
I don't
That's
think.
his only pass.
Ooh,
Yes,
I don't
bro.
think there's. Personally, I don't think he beat the shit out of Rihanna. Was he wrong for hitting? I think he hit back.
Right.
No, he
Was he-
fucked her up.
He hit back though.
Yeah.
I
Right.
truly believe.
I
she
mean,
was
did
in
you
that
see his
car.
documentary?
I did not. Where's that?
It's
It's on Netflix.
Netflix?
No, it's not on Netflix.
Hulu? One of them. I'll find it.
Yeah,
Or
but
I'll
it's,
remind
he
me.
talked about. He explained what happened.
In the car,
The
some
whole
shit
thing,
like,
but
okay.
from before the car, he explained what happened at the party. How it was like a girl that he messed with when they weren't together came up to him and said hi, and Rihanna flipped.
Okay.
At the
So
like,
here's the
that.
thing, like
To me, domestic violence is something that happens multiple times on multiple. Like it's a.
I'm not-
I think that domestic violence is a reoccurring thing. That's me personally. I'm probably gonna get attacked for that.
no, I don't. Well,
But
it is.
I think it's a
reoccurring thing.
reoccurring like. If y'all,
I mean-
if y'all have a fighting ass relationship and you swinging and then he's swinging and
Well, I think here's the. I mean, as men, you guys are stronger, whatever the case may be. I get what you're saying because they're gonna twist your words. So like,
Right.
fuck out of here, who's ever doing that.
right.
But I think I have a son.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'm gonna teach him to restrain himself from hitting a woman. At the same
Absolutely.
time, there'll be no fucking punching bag.
Right.
Right.
So, in a perfect world or in a nice world, it would be like, all right, walk away from the situation. But we know how women are. We know how people are in general. They won't let you leave.
Right.
So it's like, are you just supposed to keep getting hit by this person? I'm not saying beat the shit out of her. No, of
Right,
course not.
of course
Right.
not.
But like at the same time, Chris Brown, for me right now, is he like with the whole Karuchi thing when he popped up where she was? Yo, niggas do pop ups all the
All the time.
All the time.
All
He does pop ups. He popped up at my job.
All the time.
I
People
think
do
twice this week.
twice this week. Oh my god, I think
I just made a video like, what you gonna do if your dude's car isn't at work when he's supposed to be at work? What you gonna do?
yo, I used to do pop ups too, but like gas too fucking expensive now. I ain't got the time. I also don't have a man, but being honest, well,
He working on something.
I don't know something, but Chris Brown don't count. But as far as Kanye, I didn't hear of him beating a woman or raping a woman. He's just annoying.
Right.
So like I can separate that. But when it comes to like an R. Kelly or a Bill Cosby,
See, Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
I don't think I could separate the music. I mean, I think I could separate the music and the person.
I really was never like a big Michael Jackson
No,
fan,
I'm
so it
a
doesn't
big
bother
Michael
me.
But, like,
I'm more
I mean,
Janet.
it's
are you
my-
or no? What do you mean?
I love Michael Jackson's music. Like
That's why, and this
It's
is gonna sound so
so-
ignorant.
it
That's why I'm kind of like, first off, I haven't seen the outrage from Michaels,
right.
so it's kind of like, oh, maybe he ain't do it. Like,
But you
in
know
my
what?
head,
But you know what? In a sense, it's also easier
At
to
least
relate
past-
R. Kelly's music to doing something with a woman.
But then
so
also
now
Michael
it's like,
Jackson
are you-
is not here anymore, so
Right.
it's kind of hard to.
What? That's and I'm not saying he gets if he really did touch little boys and have sex with them, it's kind of like you're fucking disgusting.
Right.
But at the same time,
He
not
died at a
one.
young age.
He died at what 49.
So it's like I'm gonna get on the dude that's already dead.
He's already dead. Like, let this man rest in peace. One, it's kind of like if we're gonna dig up on the dead, we have to dig up on Elvis. We have to
Right.
dig
Yes.
up on the other nasty ass.
and that's
people.
the other side of it. It's
You know what I'm
like,
saying? So
is it a
Elvis
conspiracy?
is still like the king of or whatever,
Right, it's
rock or
trash.
whatever.
But is it a conspiracy?
Yeah.
No, it's the same thing that's been going on in society forever. Black people are
But
targeted and they're put on display.
Right, so I don't
for
understand why-
you. Black people are targeted and put on display for society to say, "Oh my God, look at this black person now." Boom. That's what society is. So is it a conspiracy? No, because they've been doing
it's
this
been
forever.
doing it. And my shit is like, because we heard the things. I mean, I've heard it since I was growing up. You have to work 3 times as hard as them to get half, right? So it's like, and they watch you harder for doing less. So it's like, yo, and it's gonna be disturbing to my listeners, but Jussie got 16 felony counts, right?
Jesus.
And a white lady hung a baby in a daycare. She got parole.
Excuse me?
Right.
I'm not kidding. Like, she parole, what is it called? It's something with a P. Maybe it's not parole, but she didn't go to jail. And so my shit is like, we know this is the country we live in. I'm not saying it's right by any means. Of course it's not right. But like, if you know you live in that shit, I'm not saying watch your back or be cautious, but be fucking cautious. Like, stop doing dumb shit. And if you like, if you know for sure, like, oh shit, I'm attracted to this 12-year-old, go get help. That is a sickness. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like the whole what's the conspiracy and they trying to bring the,
they've
like,
been doing the same thing to black people forever. Just because it's somebody that you like now doesn't make it a conspiracy.
Right now it's so I don't know.
So
but
I don't think it's a conspiracy. However, I do feel like they need to hold white people accountable.
Hands down.
Harvey
but
Weinstein,
like
Matt Lauer.
Yeah.
All of them.
he was yeah.
Yeah, he got fired.
Yes.
He was on Good Morning America. What he was on?
Yes, they fired his ass quick.
But these people need to be held
as far as
accountable
jail too.
too.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein shit happened at the same time.
Yeah.
And only one of them is in jail.
So they both need to be in jail, but till then, Bill ass gotta go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it should be like, all right, well, until.
But one of them said that they got paid. One
you
out of
mean?
100.
No.
Oh, one of them came forward and said that she was paid to say that
Lie?
Bill Cosby raped her.
I can't do the date rape thing.
No.
That
shit's OG.
You've been what?
I've been date raped before.
Have you?
Yeah. When I was younger. So I have
like
no
someone literally slipped it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
that's crazy.
I'm open
no,
book.
I've been raped.
Right.
I'm open book, so it's like I'll say it.
That's crazy. Wait, from someone you knew?
Someone was on a date with.
Like first date or someone you knew?
First date. First date.
Not saying that if someone you knew, the person I was raped by, like I knew we've had a sexual relationship,
right?
And he felt entitled, but like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, so like, we don't have to get into it, but that's crazy. How did you handle that?
I think because I was so out of it after it happened. I was like, I think someone shocked that happened to me, and I feel like it was my fault at the time. I was so young, so I felt like it was my fault. So I didn't say anything for a long time.
Me too.
Yeah.
I started talking about it. Now I'm open. Like, I've been raped. Not that it's fun. It's just, it happened.
Right.
I've like dealt with it. But it took me till like maybe the last 2-3 years. What's 2000? Yeah, maybe. Right. And it's like, all right, this is what happened. But like back then it was like, oh, maybe I caused this.
Yes.
And it's crazy how like.
I went to his house.
Say.
Yeah.
Like Jordan Woods.
That's all right.
But in a way,
no, but
because she holds.
I'm like, wait a minute.
No, but I mean, I'm not saying that
she wasn't.
It doesn't hold the same weight, obviously. But what I'm saying is that at the red table, she addressed that it was her fault that she went to the house. Well, and it was her fault.
As far as Jordan,
oh God.
First off, she's very pretty.
She's gorgeous.
You don't believe her?
I'm so up in the air because, you know.
I don't want to say I don't believe her. She did sign the contract saying she can't say anything bad, so we don't know the actual thing. Right. What I will say is Chloe has to let that go. Chloe is like holding on to dear motherfucking life, and Tristan is like, help. Like, you seen his last paparazzi picture? It was like with a random, he was like literally like sticking his middle finger up. I'm proud of him for that, honestly. Right. But it's like, you gotta let that go because they were already broken up, and Jordan made that very clear. Like her ex.
Right.
I will say, I think her story just didn't add up to me because I'm sorry, if my guy is here and a bitch got his leg on the
That's what I said.
Right. We talked about this last episode.
I said your legs hanging on his thighs.
Cause she said first off it didn't make sense because she was like over the thing, but like he's like fucking.
So it made it look like it was a lap dance I was giving him. No, bitch. No.
Right.
I ain't with none of that shit.
Right.
So I was like,
agreed.
Let my best friend's legs be on top of his.
Agreed.
I got what y'all doing?
We just talked about this in an episode on our show, but my whole thing was I don't believe that everything she's saying is true.
Yeah.
However, my issue with the situation in its entirety is that Chloe was taking the brunt of her anger out on her.
Yeah.
Instead of her man, baby father.
But I told you, I kind of got what she said, but she's like, it's still her child's father. She's not gonna bash him publicly, just like the whole Cardi and Offset thing. She didn't bash him She said, "Don't bash my man."
I get that. My issue when it comes to women and cheating is they instantly go towards
the woman.
partner.
I'm beating both their asses.
Right.
But I'd rather that than you say, no, woman, it's your fault. It's not your woman's. It's not her job to be loyal to your ass.
Right.
He's not even being loyal to you. So I've never been. First of all, I'm not confrontational. I got asthma. I ain't got time to fight. Like I ain't. And at this point, I healed it. You 30, you start healing. Oh, I'm not 30 yet, but I'll be 30. So like, you hit me, it's gonna take like 2 months to like recover.
Right.
Like, I'm pressing charges, so I ain't got the fucking time. Like, and I'm not running either, because like I'm gonna either run and die or get an asthma attack and die. So like, listen, sis, you gotta stay over there.
Right.
But I'm not blaming nobody.
No.
Like. But they weren't fucking together. I guess she gets the betrayal because of Kylie's and all this other shit. But also, real quick, first off, he's up here. She's here. There's no way in hell that kiss would have landed if she would. I would have been doing the fucking juke move.
Dipping and dodging.
So, like, I just feel like that part didn't make sense to me, too. Absolutely. Because you spent the entire night there, and then you wait till you're about to leave.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't make sense.
And you let him walk you out. I would have been like, nah, I'm good. I can walk myself out. Bye, everybody.
And you was with friends, so why is he walking you the fuck out?
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
But they ain't her friends. She said, well, she was saying, she was like, the people that I thought were my friends right now.
Well, yeah, now, but still, the whole kiss thing, I was like, so wait, he waited till the morning? That didn't make sense. I don't, honestly, Chloe's
doing a lot.
Chloe's doing a lot, and I think she's trying to say that.
She should have just shut the fuck up and dealt with that shit internally.
She didn't have to tweet that.
Right.
I think once she tweeted, like, you broke up.
That was one thing that Jordan said that I was like, you know what, you're right. That was one thing she said that I was like, you're right. Because my thing is, we could have dealt with this internally. Right.
Tristan's been cheating on you.
Amen.
Clear as day.
I felt like, didn't they say something?
First of all, his sisters didn't even, they was all like, nah, chill with him.
On the show, they like,
they were like, fuck with him.
Who said that?
All of them.
Christian sisters?
No, Chloe's sisters.
Kim and them.
When he cheated the first time, she was pregnant, and he got called the hotel.
But I'm a strong believer in how you, I mean, not completely, but how you get a man is, or how you get a partner is how you.
Don't say that.
Huh? You said don't say that?
Why?
I mean, I pretty much told you.
Ooh.
I was broken up, though.
You were.
That's different.
I did good, though.
No, but Tristan cheated on home, like actual. She had a wasn't she pregnant?
Yes,
exactly. So he was like, that's a whole different situation. Like, oh, we kind of not together. Like you literally leaving your pregnant woman to deal with Chloe, and then he did the same shit to Chloe. And I heard on Valentine's Day it was like a fucking orgy or some shit without Chloe.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So it's like you can't really blame Jordan. Also, like, come on.
I mean, you can, but
you can say like she should have known better.
But it's like, Jordan, you pretty as shit, gorgeous. There's so many motherfuckers out there.
When she said, "I don't need your situation."
Right, but you had to like.
She was like, I don't really want it. I don't want your situation. I was like, oh, okay. Right.
I know. I just saw someone with a shirt like that. I wanted.
I know, popping.
A crop top.
What happened?
Somebody made a crop top, and it's a picture of her at the red table, and it says, "I don't want your situation."
Yeah, I want that.
For
right.
That's the fuck. But yeah, no, Jordan. I'm kind of over that though. Like, I don't give a.
Right.
Absolutely. I'm drunk or something, guys.
What do you
Stop
mean?
It. Stop
you
it.
swaying like.
That's chance.
No, I'm legit. Like, so I'm a lightweight.
So do you drink? Like,
yeah, sometimes. Well, I let my guests like. It's usually I let them drink, but like usually I take like a sip. I never finish a cup.
But this shit's sweet though.
It's feel that, and I love drinks like that because it's like you can't taste it.
Right, but
niggas
you
be
feel
trying
that
to kill you. And
nah.
But anyway, y'all want to talk about something else? Cool.
Oh.
I got time.
Oh, you got time.
Ask me a question.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, at the end, think about it now. You have to put someone on. So someone that you look up to or someone you really like on social media. It could be funny. It could be like inspirational, whatever. But think of that, and then in a few minutes
Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
That's all my new, the segment is called Oh Shit, Who's That?
Ooh.
Yes. I like that.
Thank you.
A question for you. Oof. All right. So as a
damn bitch,
what?
You got it quick.
I'm just thinking. So okay, I just want to know, like, how do you deal with being a single black female with a child in society, in all communities? I'll say, like in the black community and society.
Well, first I'll break down the single part. Being single at this age, not even being black, is for some reason is shunned on. Mm-hmm. It's people will ask me if I have a man before they ask how my business is doing, how my son is doing, if I got a job, do I got gas in my car, like before I have anything. So like being single, and I don't feel pressure. It's like I'm not gonna get into a relationship until I feel it's the right one. Amen. Until like, and I have my shit together. Like I feel like I feel like I'm at my 80. I remember my question of, you have to be at your 80 mentally.
Yes.
I love that.
And we used that.
We did use that.
I did. I loved it.
Oh my god.
I'm at my 80.
Okay.
I feel because you can never be at 100. Like
no,
you
absolutely
have
not.
bad days.
I agree too.
So I'm definitely at my 80. So like now I'm at the point where I'm dating. I'm dating with intention, not just I need a pen pal.
Right.
I don't need that. But so I don't. Being single in society is actual trash because a lot of people place their value on being me, like just art. Something must be wrong if you're not with a person. It's like
you ain't doing something right.
Right, and I hear that especially about to be 30 with a child. Right. So yeah, being a single black mother, it's tough. Like I don't give a fuck more or less because I don't give a fuck more or less. But like I could see how if someone's not as like not strong but as like aware of who they like. When I say I put work in on myself, I put work on myself. Right. Like I went from my last like real situation, and I took a year off to just straight work on me.
Right.
And of course I had fuck niggas along the way, and it's like sometimes being honest, the niggas that would WYD you to death and just make you feel less than in a way. I don't know, but tying that into being a mother is tough because one, I feel like even if it's not the same, how do I say it? It's just hard. Mm-hmm. It's hard literally raising a child in today's society in general. Like it's rough as fuck. And by yourself more or less it's more rough because I don't know. That shit takes two. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about the sister soldier mothers out there. I feel like I'm being honest. But I got it. And no, that shit is hard. And you playing yourself and you're playing your child because, like, people need different energies. Like, if my son is only around my energy, it ain't even about male or female. If my son is only around my energy all the time, it's kind of like, well, what else is he learning?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just fucking rough. Like, and y'all see everything I'm trying to do. So imagine.
Right.
Yes.
I can't.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. You out here doing it.
Trying,
you really do be out here. You be doing a lot. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm still not saying I'm still like, I'm a mother too.
Yes. You do a lot. Mother.
You out here going to basketball and
and even then, so I work middle of the day, so I don't really see him much except like the weekends, or whatever. It's hard. I will say that, which is why when people say like, I'm single, no, I'm a single mother, and they're not really a single mother, like they get help. That shit irritates my soul because like, no, bitch, you just single. Mm-hmm. I'm a single mother, so I don't know. But that was a good question. It's just rough. I'm actually gonna have him on my show. Really? He's been getting he's been more aware. He be telling like his little friends about my show. My mom has a show. It's cute.
I love that.
He said I want to be on it. So I don't know if I'm gonna bring him here. I kind of want to.
That'll be fun.
That would be fun.
But like 2 other kids though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool. But I don't know any. I don't like kids.
I have a.
Do you? No.
Oh.
I just have a question, but then you threw me off. Like, I don't like kids. I'm like, oh.
I'm being honest. Like I love kids. I love my kid, but like for me, I want more kids if it happens. So I'm kind of at the point in my life where like, again, I'm 30. I feel like I figured out what I want to do like kind of late, 27. Mm-hmm. So like now I'm just like fucking power driving. You see those movies where they like, you see the people either pick their career or their kid. I mean career or having more kids.
Yeah.
Right.
I be thinking like, damn, my son about to be 7 in about 3-4 more years. He could watch himself. Do I really want to start over? Because I mean, this could be a pipe. I don't think it's a pipe dream. I really think I can make I can be big from everything I want to do.
Yes.
You can.
So
this is it.
You
so
can be.
I'm like,
bitch, I know you're going to be big.
Thank you.
I'm on a show.
I'm really at that point where it's like, I don't know if I want to have more kids.
Right.
But I don't really like other people's kids, I'm be honest. I could never be a teacher.
No.
Hell no.
Too much.
What was the question?
How do you feel about women that say they don't like sucking dick.
Ooh.
And you know, I get more black women that say they hate doing
I
it.
don't get it. First of all, that means they don't know what they're doing. Second, I'm cool with it. Like I'm a pleaser.
I got real sexual real quick. You know?
I'm with the shit. No, I'm not out here like, oh, I'm Jabba Jaws. Like, no, but
But low key.
but like, I might be throat god.
Yes.
Nah, I'm just feel like, first of all, I'm not a whore, right? Also, if you are a whore,
Just because you suck dick don't make you a whore.
right? And that's another. I think that's what
Right.
a lot of black women feel. But I just feel like, I mean, I'm saying in general, I don't like really have sex with a lot of people. Like, I am one of those people. Like, we gotta be doing something,
Right.
like for real, trying to build to something before I give you my body, because I know
Right.
my shit is fire. Like, not fire like disease, but like fire like I'm good. So
Fire like disease, but
like I'm like, no, I'm really a pleaser. So like I like put in work. Yes. Like, and I'm not no quitter. So like I will get locked off.
right. Amen.
I'm not even kidding. Like,
Amen.
oh, you
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, you go nut today.
Bitch, you gonna come today, bitch.
Like,
Stop
for
playing with
real.
me. Stop playing with me.
and I'll get offended. Like, what am I doing? Like, so I'm with. I like it. And I don't know. I just feel you had a bad day. Let me suck your dick. You hungry? Let me suck your dick. No, I'm just saying. Like,
Word.
I'm just,
Oh, get you a napkin. Let me suck it.
I'm
like
done.
something.
I'm
Like,
done.
oh, all of that shit. So, yeah, like, yeah, I'm with all the shits.
Yes.
First,
I'm not really. I don't like the term freak. I'm not a freak
Damn, we should like a class.
of sucking dick.
Yes.
Nah, I ain't about to gag on camera or
Not on,
Well,
not
y'all
on
know-
camera.
Oh,
Let's have a class.
hold on. Sorry, I gotta use the baño. No, I feel like I'm sexually open. I'm sexually liberated. Like, I'm in tune with my body. I think that's a lot of reason why women aren't like as nasty as they could be, because
Right.
they feel like it's a job, or men, whoever. Like, sex is supposed to feel good. You're supposed to be attracted to your partner. You're supposed to want to be down with the shits.
Right.
And that's just where I am. So whenever that lucky person comes along, I'm
You
gonna get
getting your
locked
dick
jaw.
sucked. Right. Word. Right.
Probably won't be able to talk a lot. But
If old
whatever.
boy is listening, like, she ready.
Bad people will hit me up like, by the way, but nah. No, I'm just with the shits. Anyways, let's do the people that you want to put. Wait, did y'all have anything y'all want to cover about y'all show?
Oh, you know, just go watch it or whatever. You know, what's lit?
Yes, follow us on Instagram. It's I Can't with Doug and Kev.
Right. YouTube is. You go ahead.
YouTube is I Can't with Doug and Kev.
Everything's I can with Doug. Okay.
Yes,
Everything.
it is.
Well, I'm
Hey.
gonna still. You guys have a link tree.
No, we don't.
You
We
guys have
should.
to get a link tree.
That's
It's
why we
free.
have you. That's why because I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is
It-
that?
hook
us up,
Because you just you can put your Twitter, your YouTube, anything, like
Oh.
any new
Okay.
episodes, or like when y'all get
Yes.
merch, because I feel like merch is coming.
Oh, it is.
Crop tops.
Oh,
Yes.
are they?
Yes, I got my hat on right now. It says
Oh,
I can with Doug.
Yes,
Oh,
very-
shit,
very
that's
simple, though.
fire.
Yes.
So I want to take a picture with that with the thing.
Okay.
But no, so it's free. I mean, they have an option where you can do more, but like
Right.
I do the free one.
And
No,
listen, we talk about everything. Don't have to be
Everything.
gay.
Straight,
It's
anything, whatever you
everything
are.
in life, friends, family, love, all that shit.
Right. And you might be offended, but bitch, that's on you.
Y'all not like out here offending people. Y'all
No, we're
having
not.
regular
We're not.
conversation.
Yeah, we
not
are.
regular, but like
It's like
it's good conversation.
It's like
not,
come sit at the table and talk to us.
Yes.
as it should
when
be.
you drinking with your friends around the table and we talk shit, that's
Because
what
I
we
never
do.
get the whole like, oh, there are some shows where like gossip shows where they're trying to dagger at me.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
I don't
We
feel
don't
like
do that.
I like
No.
you.
We just give our opinion.
Yeah, which is cool. So we'll put that. But all right, so who do you guys want to put on? Oh shit, who's that? No, I'm just kidding.
Are we doing two separate ones?
Yeah.
We can.
You can. You have yours.
No, I don't.
How dare you? I have two off my head already, bitch.
Think
Alright,
of someone
alright,
that
give
you
me-
really like to like makes
Okay.
you feel good or laugh or whatever.
About like if they're doing business or like different
Cool, it
things.
don't matter.
Well, one of our
That's
best
awesome.
friends, his name is Dante. His
Yes,
page
I was gonna
is
say him.
it's
It's of his game.
okay.
That's
Of his
his- is it
underscore.
Is it underscore?
Yes, it is. Know your best
That
friend.
don't matter. I'll tag it. But
Oh,
tell
okay.
me about him real quick.
He's very into fashion. I don't want to know. I don't want to say he's a stylist, but he's doing a fashion blog now, and
he is a personal stylist. He shops and does people's closets.
Yes, he does. He'll redo your closet and everything, but he's doing fashion blogging now, and he's reworking that and getting into that. So
and then I have a friend. His Instagram is sire_B.
Hey.
His name is Eric. He's a very amazing artist, painter.
Dope.
Oh my gosh, he's so
need to come
great.
To an event.
I'm down.
Yes, he does
Always
live
painting
paint sets,
type of thing.
He does. Okay. He's the teacher. He'll make clothes he's just amazing.
But it's very intimate. I will say, like when we went, it was he brought us into his world.
Okay.
To understand why he did it.
I'll ask them.
Yes.
But I had fun.
We had a great time.
Can we do this again?
Yes.
I'm serious. Like maybe May-ish.
Ooh.
Yes.
But
then I wear the crop top. Y'all can see the crop tops.
There we go.
I want to wear it today.
Your site by then.
Yes, it will.
Right.
But thank you guys for coming. I really
Thanks
do
for
appreciate
having
y'all.
us.
Seriously, thanks. Y'all need to give me our skincare routine.
I can't.
So I be looking crusty under
soap
this
and water,
Fenty.
child, soap and water.
But all right. So this is. I'm not sure if this is episode 9. I'm pretty sure it's going on next week.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So thanks guys for coming. Thanks for listening. As always, y'all been fucking with me, and bye.
Bye.
Okay, I gotta pee. So
I gotta pee too. I had to unbuckle my pants.